I'm going to talk about something that I saw just now before recording this that I really hate. I really don't like it. Some of you may know from my main channel that about 2 years ago, I made a video on true crime. The point of the video was to talk about kind of the morality of true crime. While as a whole, there are many aspects of the genre that make me feel a bit uncomfortable, I also kind of stated the complexities of it, you know, positives, negatives, whatever. That's a knife. Like how a criminal uses it. The video was made 2 years ago. If I'm honest, I don't really remember what I said, but I know for a fact that I didn't talk about this. This horrible thing. I haven't watched any of these. I'm just gonna click on a random one, and I can assure you I'm not gonna like it.
My name is Tony, and I'm a very happy and cheerful 2-year-old boy.
No, you're not. You're a monster. You're a little f***ing monster.
Everything was going well in my family, but one day my mother Emma noticed some strange behavior in me, and it was starting to worry her more and more.
Yeah, it's because you're a little soulless little freak. Little soulless robot freak robot. Piece of shit AI. To be very clear, none of the insults that I've thrown and will throw at these AI creations have anything to do, in my eyes, with the real people that are attached to it, for the simple reason that I refuse to validate these weird, smooth-looking AI weirdos as a representation of these people. Absolutely not.
One day, on a normal day, my mother, who couldn't stand the situation any longer, decided to spy on me to try and understand what was going on. She decided to leave the door open and hide behind a piece of furniture to spy on me.
What is this? What is this? What are we doing now? Who's watching this shit in their free time? When AI was starting off and I saw all these horrible creations, I was like, haha, no one's gonna watch this, obviously. This is slop, right? But this has 1 million views. And at that point, you can't help but wonder, oh, are people actually that dumb?
And that's when my mother understood everything. You'll never believe what happened.
Nope. So how did I even find out about this? I am, as you can see, not logged into any TikTok account right now. When I opened my browser and went on TikTok, this was one of the first things that I was exposed to. And there's just so many of these. And it's not just this account. Nope. After that, I kept scrolling and I found more and more accounts. This was another one. Exactly the same, right?
Did you know that the Coraline movie is based on my real and tragic story? Hi, I'm Coraline from Hampshire, England.
Ugh.
Grandmother and I lived here in 1900s and creepy rumors circulated about her. Allegedly, she practicing witchcraft.
Okay, I don't even want to give the content itself the time of day. Right? Creepy, weird, whatever. I am more fascinated by how people are interacting with this. I thought Coraline was made up. You're gonna make me interact with the actual video. Ugh. Wait, I was gonna look up, is Coraline based on a real story? Of course it's not. It's about a girl going into a magic door. And her mom's eyes are made of... It's not a real story. Or am I f***ing stupid? Oh, wow, interesting. I saw that movie, Coraline. Yeah, it's pretty interesting info.
My parents had died in a fire, but I survived.
How's that? That's not even the plot of Coraline. It has nothing to do with this. Yes, just billions of these smooth, soap, Madame Tussauds looking people, looking human beings.
I died in the canteen of my high school because of a...
Why are you so happy about it? Why did you make this person smile while talking about this?
bad joke by the cook, but no one imagines such a disgusting...
Why is he smiling? Hey guys, today I'm gonna tell you about how I was brutally murdered with a knife and a bat and a ice pick kind of thing, because then there's no evidence. Haha. It was pretty funny. It was pretty crazy. Haha.
I am Jimmy, a 17-year-old teenager victim of a bad joke.
I guess in a way you guys are victims of my bad jokes. That would be your guys' fan name of the Evil Pinely fans. The victims of bad jokes.
Normally, they are not allowed to add personal ingredients for hygiene and cleanliness rules, but...
What is this crap? I mean, this is obviously, the story itself is also written by AI. Not necessarily the details of what happened, but the way the story is told in like first person, That's an AI input, of course. Huge problem here is that some of these stories are fake and some of them are real, and I don't have any idea which is which. There's no attempt to make that clear here. They profit off of the blurred line.
That day, they broke the rules in my high school. The principal knew that the self had to offer their own recipe, and he was totally
Self? It's called chef.
fine with that. He could save a lot of money on meals. So at 10 o'clock, the canteen chef added his touch to the sauce. It was his magic sauce. All the students
He added his magic sauce. It was his magic sauce. Yeah, I mean, the delivery leaves a lot to be desired. Some of these stories are so nasty. Look at this one.
My dad fell in love with me and got me pregnant before doing something completely crazy. Part 2.
Like, what the fuck? I don't know, maybe some people will be like, oh, these are just creepy pastas or whatever. And sometimes it is, but this video, for example, is not. That's a real story. The involvement of AI makes you so unsure of what's real and what's not. They got so many different videos from so many different accounts that they use. They got infinite accounts and videos. You gotta just wonder what this means, right? The way we've been accessing information before AI crap has already made us view the world in a certain way. You know, if you were to consume a lot of murder-related content, a lot of murder stories, it might make you perceive the world in a way that's at least somewhat skewed. This shit is viewed by like tens of millions, maybe even hundreds of millions of people spread across all these accounts. The biggest stuff here is so unbelievably viral, and old people are just watching that and they believe it. What I've shown you, by the way, is not the worst of what these accounts offer. There's actually way worse things that I just can't put on camera. Most of these AI narrators are children and have stories about some of the worst things that could happen to a child. What kind of twisted person makes these accounts and profits off of that? Even as an example, I just do not want to show any of these videos on my channel. A lot of these videos are based on like common kind of stories, kind of situation, whether it's existing copy pastas or like, yeah, stuff like that.
My mother turned me into a mannequin after my death. My name is La Pascualita. In 1930, I was preparing for marriage, but the night before, I was poisoned by a black widow spider's bite. And on the day of my wedding,
even like the interesting stories, you know, for an entertainment value, the AI just kills all the life out of them. The mannequin in that story is a real mannequin in Mexico. The 80-year-old mannequin is so lifelike, it is believed to be an embalmed corpse. Let's see it. Yeah, this is really lifelike. One big problematic element here with these AI true crime content farms is that these pages have actual real stories mixed in between all the copy pasta stuff and the stories that they made AI makeup. It's all just meddled together in one big pot of shit. So that's kind of bad, right? You're kind of ruining what people know about information as a whole. Other really horrible thing is that there are actual victims involved in a lot of these, right? Victims of some of the most heinous acts that you can ever imagine. And now you're taking these acts, these things that have happened to them, you're taking their stories and you're turning it into the most fucking rancid and commercialized dog shit product out there. Just pumping out these stories, these horrible things that happen to people, one after the other for your dog shit content farm just so you can get some clout on TikTok. And if you're meddling it with all this other made up crap, then, you know, you're also invalidating these people's story in a way. Unless you stop to look up every name that's stated in one of those videos, you often won't have a way to know what's real and what's not. And let's be honest here, that's not how people use TikTok. People don't watch a TikTok and then stop to look at shit up all the time. So, that's that, I guess. Bit more of an evil, pinely rant kind of situation, I guess. Like and subscribe right now, or I will also turn into a weird AI freak of nature.